I was standing in the middle of a dense, dark forest. The moon was hidden behind a thick blanket of clouds, casting an eerie glow that barely illuminated the twisted trees. The air was heavy with an unsettling stillness, and the distant sound of rustling leaves sent shivers down my spine. As I ventured deeper into the forest, the path became increasingly treacherous. The branches of the gnarled trees reached out like skeletal fingers, threatening to grab hold of me. The ground beneath my feet seemed to shift and writhe, as if the forest itself was alive and watching my every move. Suddenly, a piercing scream shattered the silence, echoing through the trees. The hairs on the back of my neck stood on end as I tried to locate the source of the chilling sound, but the forest seemed to play tricks on my senses, distorting my perception and obscuring any signs of danger. With each step I took, the forest grew darker, and an overwhelming sense of dread washed over me. Shadows danced and flickered at the corners of my vision, whispering sinister secrets that I couldn't disappear. The moonlight struggled to penetrate the thick canopy above me, leaving me disoriented and vulnerable. As I pressed on, the forest morphed into a labyrinth, with twisting paths that seemed to lead me in circles. Each turn I took only brought me deeper into the heart of the darkness, further away from any hope of escape. The air grew colder, and a bone-chilling breeze whispered through the trees, carrying with it the echoes of anguished cries. Suddenly I stumbled upon a decaying cabin, hidden among the trees. Its dilapidated state sent chills down my spine, but a glimmer of hope sparked within me as I thought it might provide refuge from the horrors of the forest. I cautiously stepped inside, my heart pounding in my chest. But the cabin contained no solace. Instead, it was filled with the remnants of a twisted and macabre ritual. Bloodstains marred the wooden floor, and unsettling symbols were etched onto the walls. The air was heavy with an acrid scent, as if something unholy had taken place within these walls. As I turned to leave, a figure appeared in the doorway. Its features were obscured by shadows, and a sense of malevolence radiated from its presence. My heart raced as the figure slowly advanced toward me, its eyes gleaming with an otherworldly light. Panic surged through my veins as I ran, desperate to escape the cabin and the horrors it held. But the forest seemed to conspire against me, closing in around me, trapping me in its clutches. Every step I took only brought me deeper into the nightmare until I was swallowed whole by the darkness. With a gasp, I jolted awake, drenched in a cold sweat. My heart pounded in my chest, and a lingering sense of terror clung to me like a shadow. The remnants of the dream haunted my thoughts, leaving me with a profound unease that lingered long after I had opened my eyes.